Well, happy Easter. It's Joe with my things to do, and today I'm going to show you how I made this plaque. It is what I made for Easter this year, and I've got it sitting on our mantle, all proud. Come with me and let me show you how to do this. The things you want to have to get started: a wooden board. My wife rounded the edges for me and I sanded it. I chose not to paint the wood. I wanted to keep it, in its natural state. And I used shotgun shells, already spent shotgun shells. I used a PVC cutter to cut the 20 gauge shells so that I could go ahead and make them shorter in the middle. It's much harder to use a box cutter, so the PVC cutter worked perfectly for me. The shells that I chose 12 gauge red shells, and to me those represent the blood that Jesus shed, the nails that were hammered into his feet and his hands, and the crown of thorns on the top of his head. First thing you're going to want to do is to position the shells exactly how you want them. It doesn't have to necessarily be straight. I sat there and played around with these until I got them about as straight as I could possibly get them. Go ahead and glue the red shells first. That way I know that they can hold my yellow ones in place while I get those done. And just because I want this seal to be upright. Here we go. Don't be afraid to put a whole bunch of glue down there because you want this to stay. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and go all around my cross, gluing all of my shells in, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. And here's my finished product. I have it on top of my mantle. Of course, I could have easily just put some picture hangers on the back of it and hung it on the door. At the top, I painted "He is risen." It may not be completely straight, but I'm happy with this. Of course, if you want yours to be much straighter, then by all means break out all the tools that you need to make this straight. Well, happy Easter, everyone. Remember the reason for this season, and for many of us, this is the reason. He is risen.